Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various areas, territories, counties, regions, provinces, governorates, departments, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth, and explore these one by one on GeoGuessr, with three aims in mind. First of all, seeing places I've never been to and probably will never go to. And second, hopefully having some fun while doing so. And thirdly, trying to play a perfect game of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I am in at any given time. And if I succeed in doing so, well, that is the last we'll see of that area in this series. And if I fail, well, we might see it again sometime down the road. Now, today's episode is going to be a bit different from what I usually do because, we're going into Syria. We're going into the al-Hasakah governorate, which is the northeastern corner of Syria. And as you can see, there's hardly any locations here. I think there's 24. And they're all, of course, private photospheres that people have uploaded. So I think I will try to do it like this. I will play a maximum of 5 games, and I will see if I will be able to memorize any of these locations to see if I can get a 5,000 point score in one round. 25,000 points is probably out of the question, and of course I have no guarantee that these locations are properly GPS coordinated. So this could basically be anything, but I feel so. I am in the series. I am trying to cover the whole world, and yeah, of course, there's a lot of the world that doesn't have any Google Maps Street View coverage, but still there are photospheres around, and I kind of think that every country should be given some piece of justice. And if I can make a game out of anything, then I should play it, even if it is as limited as this is. So yeah, so that's my reasoning behind that. And so let's try and get the show on the road. We shall make a challenge as usual, so that you can have a chance at playing. Well, there will be several games. Let's see. I'm just going to put this first link in a safe spot. Al-Hasakah. So yeah, al-Hasakah has, of course, the numbers in Syria are iffy, but it does have an estimated population of 2021 of 1.865 million people, and the capital is the city of al-Hasakah, which has about a tenth of that. Well, that's a lovely picture. Yeah, and well, from the little reading I was able to do up ahead, this is kind of, it's got sort of a strange history for not being used for anything for a long time, but it's still sort of the green corner of Syria. And before the civil war, while it had the least arable land per capita, it still delivered the most produce per capita in Syria. So it's a bit weird. But yeah, it wasn't used for anything for a long time, and then, like 150 years ago, lots of Kurds and other immigrants came here out of Turkey and settled and made this potentially fertile land quite fertile. Okay, so most of the locations are up here. There are a few scattered about, so let's just see if we can memorize this thing. So we got this big wall going on here. We are looking towards the west. At least that matches the direction of the sun, which is not a given in these photospheres. So I assume that is the sunset and not the sunrise. Not that it will help me much, but it's gently undulating landscape. But so let's just say that we are somewhere up here, and see if that matches. And ooh, well, that was a bad miss. Okay, so we're down by this lake here. Let's see, can we see anything? We got an ice cream shop nearby. Okay, cool. And so between these, let's see if I can commit that to memory. Next location. Ooh, yeah, and this is kind of what you wouldn't think when you think about Syria. You can probably think about the Syrian desert, which is very much a thing, but it is also green. And just look here, this is fertile soil. So we got a town here. Well, a couple of towns actually. And it's quite hilly. That hill seems actually quite significant. There's a number of settlements here. It kind of reminds me of shots I saw during the Civil War when people were crossing the border into Turkey. So I'm going to go with this area. Well, that wasn't so bad. So we're outside Tal Jamal. I think that would be. Okay, and a supermarket and a florist and a soccer field. Okay. So, yeah, just northeast of Al-Mahbada. Right. Oh, this one I remember. That was the last location I put on the map. A very humble abode, but, well, let's see. So how many does this whole house? Judging from the number of mats, probably a family of 6 or more. Let's see, and I do seem to recall that was over here somewhere. I'll just put the market down there for now. Right, that was actually quite close. Oh, next to an elementary school. Right, okay. And the next one. Okay, this terrain is kind of similar. It's a different season. But it's kind of similar to the second round, isn't it? We got this hill to the northeast. So let's say that we are somewhere around Tal Jamal again. But this time we don't have any towns up the hill. So that's probably not right. So I'm going to go with this area. Okay. Oh, so we were quite close to Tal Jamal. And this one is within Mustawaya. Okay. In the middle of that square. Final round. Ooh. Oh, I wish I could read that. So this must be a school. So, I don't recall that there were many, if any, locations within al-Hasakah. Well, let's have a look over here at al-Mabada. What about this place, baby? Oh, actually, it was the right town. Wow. Okay, so over here by the supermarket. Oh yeah, and that's a very distinctive shape. So yeah, okay. Well, scored over 20,000 points on the first go. Got to be happy with that. So let's see. I just need to. Oh yes, I should have prepared for that. The thing is, I am doing statistics on this thing, so I have to. I have to take down the data of this round, and also that I'm sure that. But of course, I can do that afterwards, can't I? Yeah, I'll do that instead. Okay, right. Anyways, so that was the first try, and we got quite close to a 5K round. Let's see now if I can remember any of these when we try the second challenge. Okay, so challenge and create challenge and copy the link. Let's see, and we'll have link number 2 in the archive. Let's start the game again. Okay, right, another new location. Oh, that's very, very green. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't be surprised that it is green. I mean, we are, after all, on the border into Turkey, and it's not like Turkey is a desert here. So, I see mountains to the northwest. Now, that is interesting. Mountains to the northwest. Well, there's hardly any mountains over here. Let's see, there's something going on here, like a ridge. There's not much in terms of mountains in the region itself. So, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we're somewhere over here. Which wasn't much of a limb, and that was a good one. Okay, so we're close to Kamishli. And we're in this place with a mosque. There's a library down there. More precisely, we're on that road down there. Now, if I will remember now, that is another one. Okay, and then we are in a town. Now, this could be in... Okay, so Comparative Firina, Chinar li Hasakah. So Hasakah is, I believe, the Kurdish name of the area. Let's see, could we be in al-Hasakah? Yes, we could well be. We could be down like here, for instance. Yeah, this is probably the main strip through town. Let's see now, if we can actually 5K this one, that would be great. If we could. So we've got that cooperative, I've got a water tower. I have a strong feeling that we could be down here somewhere. Let's see, can we see any names of these businesses? Well, we do have this one. Oh, that was close, but it's not it. Okay, so well, we could be several places. Let's see. How does the road look? It bends. Okay, if it bends, then we might not be in al-Hasakah. Yeah, that is looking increasingly unlikely now. Unless, of course, we're in some side street. We could be... yeah, we could be over here. That's another thing. This street ends. Okay, it's a street that ends. Okay, so let's have a look again. So the street takes a turn towards the east and then it at least seems to end over there. So we can't really see much to the south. But it is a dual carriageway, that is important. Okay, let's, and we're not over here either. Let's just have a look at one of the other towns. Like Al-Ma'abada. No, that doesn't seem to be it, does it? Nah. Okay, and how about Al-Malikia? That could be a candidate. Although I don't think it is. Doesn't really fit, does it? And then there are no other cities. Is it Kamishli? And I don't think, yeah, the streets in Kamishli definitely don't go in the right directions. Okay, so we're stuck with, we seem to be stuck with al-Hasakah. Now, so we are. Now, there's also the question of whether we're actually looking at the right road. It could be here, the Al-Mahata, because we can't trust the directions of the GPS. Oh, sorry, of the compass. Well, we got private footage. It seems to be evening. Well, if it is, then the sun is in the right location at least. So, But yeah, we're not. I mean, we could have been on this street, al-Mahata. Yeah, we can't be faffing about with this anymore. I'm going to say that we are in al-Hasakah. Okay, so we were up here after all. Okay. So we've got these bakeries here. We've got an electronics store. We're in the corner of this thing. Okay. Next one. Another unfamiliar location. And this could be absolutely anywhere. So, but I still think that we are sort of up in the green corner here. So I'm going to click up there. Oh no. Ah, that's the one that is here. Okay, so that's the thingy here. And that's kind of mislocated. That could be hard to get, but we do know that we're on this corner of the border, and this is the only location down here. So yeah, indistinct with features and stuff. Wow. And then we went to something completely different. Okay, once again, I'm going to go with this green corner up here. Like, could we be up by this lake? No, we are in a place called something Quilinga, and Kechnia Gilot Internet Cafe. Right, straight south of that. Straight. Okay, right. If I can remember, that's the next thing. Lake. I would think. So it could be down here. Seems to be fairly substantial lake. So it can also be here-ish. Let's see, which one direction we're looking. We're looking eastwards. Northeast, south. It's kind of as if the thing is bending a bit. Well, then we got this one, if it bends. So it's, the shoreline doesn't really add up, does it? So let's say that we're there. No. Oh. Okay. So the two tiny lakes here by Sil-Aqsa. Okay. All right. So that one didn't fare any better than the first one. But okay, that's to be expected. Now we should start seeing repeat locations, I would think. Because now we've had 2 rounds with unique locations. And that's 10 out of 24 done. So now chances are we should be getting some repeat locations. Ah, here we go. Right away. And, oh God. Right away, I'm like, yeah, where was this? Oh God. Chilaxa, here we go. So we were there? No, I was hoping that we could see that little structure there, but we can't. Okay, so here we're looking northward. We're a little south of this bend in the lake, I think. And a little north of that one. Let's hope that was right. Ah, right. Okay, so we're next to that little... Right. Well, let's try to commit that to memory. And this is where we were on the first round. And wow, that was... Oh man, that was... I didn't commit to memory the name of the town. I just know that we were down here somewhere. Yeah, we were at... Let's give it a name. So, yeah, down by this lake. Okay. And the ice cream shop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ah, and this was in al-Hasakah. That was... Let's get this one right. Here we are. We were here, I believe. And that's our first 5K. Nice. And... Ooh. That's different. I'm going to go with this place again. Nope. This is, oh, Messiah Dele. Okay, right to the east of that location. Okay, and that is south of De La Vaquera. Okay. Okay, we got the Kurdish flag. We got the town. Not sure whether those are hills in the south. That means I don't think I trust the... Well, that doesn't look very nice, does it? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of doubt that what we're seeing is smoke from chimneys. So, yeah. So where could we be? Yeah, I'm going to go for being up here on the border again. Oh, that was actually quite the previous one. So, up by Gundikiselal, and on the outskirts of town. First of the roads north of this intersection. Okay. Oh, we're done already. 2364. Nice. Maybe. Okay. This was the third game. Let's go to 5 and see if I can manage actually to do a 25k run before I end this. Let's see. And if I don't, well, I've already succeeded in my primary objective, which was to get to 5k. And yeah, we've still got locations we haven't been to. So, yeah, we're still going to go up here. I know there are quite a few locations up there. Oh, okay. Tel Hamez. We got a mosque up by the river, making a bend here. Oh, we haven't been here either. Okay, once again, up in the corner. I know there are more locations there. Yep, that was Al-Malikia. Right, and we got a normal gas station. We got this thingy here, and the very, very abrupt corner in the road. Okay, now we're here again. Ah, blah, bleep, bleep, bleep. This was, this was that thing that was quite close to the excavation thingy, wasn't it? It was over here by Gundiga Salal, and it was here, wasn't it? Yes. And then there was this one. Yes. Ah, man. I can't remember the name of the town. Yeah. Ah, that's a night. Mustafavia, was that it? No. That was not it. It was not this one, because that was what almost looked like an archaeological dig. Was it here in Tal Jamal? No, not that either. Because I remember there was an internet cafe next to this one. Yeah. But that's the only thing I remember about it. Okay, all right. You beat me. It was Kulinga. Yeah. And then we got... Oh, yeah. Now we're back here. That's the third time we get that location. At least that should have been committed to memory by now. Being down here. Okay, so we got our best round there. But we're still not quite there. So I have one more shot at getting 25k here. So let's see. And let's see, make the final challenge. And copy the link. Like so. And final attempt. Let's see. Another location we haven't had. Oh, this is Oh, oh. Well, I mean, it's flat, but it's like there's this lovely green and a lovely blue. And on days like these, what a place to live. What a place to live. There's mountains to the northeast, so I am going to go up here yet again. And be totally wrong. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Mountains up in the northeast. And then was this one. Okay, now let's see. There was this elementary school here, and I believe this thing was around here. Oof, that was close. And yet another location we haven't done. And I still want to be gung-ho about that corner up here. Right, and this time over there. Okay. Ah, yes, now I remember the name of the place, but where was it again? It was... I'll remember the name of the place when I see it. The trouble is... here we go. Demakulinga. There's the internet cafe. This location is roughly here. Nice. And another new location. Wow. Well, you're really throwing me into the deep end. So, yeah. How? Okay, I'm going to screenshot this. How does this even work? Okay, someone is someone is pulling a joke on us, I think, because this is just okay. Well, guys, that's actually one of the coolest shots I've seen so far in the series. It's just bonkers. I'm gonna say that you guys are over here. I wish you were in Dire Dijla. Okay. That was pure GeoGuessr magic in the end there. Oh well, yep, we got a couple of 5K rounds, 2 of them in the same location. But yep. Yeah, that was a different episode, and that was quite a relief from some of these episodes lately where I've been chasing down the road, something like, where the heck am I? And just knowing that I won't know where the heck I am until I've tried a few times. So yeah, that's it for al-Hasakah in Syria. And I'm glad you're still with me here on the Tiny Dot in Space, and I hope you will join me when the next episode is up. Until then, bye-bye.